The year was 2042. A hush fell over the scientific community. Professor Anya Sharma, a name whispered with reverence, unveiled her life's work, the Kronos device. It was a marvel of engineering, a shimmering sphere of pulsating energy capable of piercing the veil of time. Initial journeys were tentative, cautious explorations into the recent past. Historians rejoiced. They could witness historical events firsthand, the past unfurled before their eyes, no longer confined to dusty texts. But like all groundbreaking inventions, the allure of profit soon overshadowed scientific pursuit. Megacorporations, smelling opportunity, seized control of the technology. Time tourism became the new craze. The rich, the powerful, they all wanted a piece of the past. The consequences were almost immediate. It began subtly, a ripple in the fabric of time. A tourist, eager for a unique souvenir, plucked a single shimmering stone from the Roman Forum. This seemingly insignificant act created a temporal paradox. The past, it turned out, was not ours to tamper with. The present day began to shift, buildings flickered, memories blurred. We called it the loop, a repeating echo of altered timelines, each cycle more unstable than the last. Professor Sharma, horrified by what her invention had wrought, proposed a solution: the temporal accords. These strict regulations were designed to limit time travel, to preserve the sanctity of the past. A new era dawned, one of careful observation, of respecting the delicate butterfly wings of time. The Kronos device was modified. It could only observe, no longer interfere. The era of time tourism was over. From the ashes of chaos rose the Time Corps, an elite group of historians, scientists and soldiers tasked with upholding the temporal accords. They trained relentlessly, mastering the intricacies of temporal mechanics, preparing for any threat to the timeline. Their mission was twofold: to monitor temporal anomalies and to apprehend those who would dare to tamper with the past. They were our silent protectors, vigilantly guarding the delicate threads of our history. The Time Corps quickly gained a reputation for their unwavering dedication and their advanced technology. They developed chronoshifters, specialized vessels capable of navigating the turbulent currents of time. But even the most vigilant guardians can be caught off guard. The year 2084 would test the Time Corps like never before. Section 4. Chaos unleashed the butterfly riots, the year 2084. A new generation harboring a reckless disregard for the temporal accords emerged. They called themselves the butterfly effect, believing that altering the past was humanity's birthright. Their charismatic leader, a man known only as Kronos, rallied the disenfranchised and the disillusioned to his cause. Riots erupted across the globe. Chronoshifters were hijacked. The Time Corps, stretched thin, fought valiantly but were overwhelmed. The butterfly effect, fueled by chaos, breached the past, wreaking havoc on the timeline. The consequences were catastrophic. Cities crumbled, swallowed by temporal quakes. Historical figures vanished, erased from existence. The loop, once a ripple, became a raging torrent, threatening to unravel the very fabric of time. Humanity teetered on the brink of annihilation, trapped in a collapsing present, a fading memory of what once was. Section 5, a cry from a dying future. Amidst the chaos, a faint signal, crackling with static and desperation, reached the Time Corps headquarters. It originated from a point in the distant future, a future ravaged by the butterfly effect's reckless actions. The message was garbled, fragmented, but its urgency was chillingly clear. It spoke of a single point of divergence, a single event that, if reversed, could mend the fractured timeline, the creation of the butterfly effect itself. But the signal offered more than just a glimmer of hope. It also carried a dire warning. The future, it seemed, was not fixed. It was malleable, subject to the whims of the present. The fate of humanity rested on a knife's edge, balanced between the horrors of a shattered past and the uncertainties of a collapsing future. The Time Corps needed a miracle. Section 6, Ilara and the Child Anchor. Ilara was the Time Corps' most decorated captain, renowned for her tactical brilliance and unwavering resolve. But even Ilara felt a chill run down her spine when she received her new orders travel to the year 2084, to the very heart of the butterfly riots, and prevent the organization's formation. But there was a catch. A single life, a young boy named Kai, served as the temporal anchor for the butterfly effect. Kronos, it transpired, was not just a charismatic leader, but Kai's older self, warped and twisted by the very chaos he sought to unleash. The plan was audacious, bordering on madness. Ilara was to find Kai, to extract him from the maelstrom of the riots, and bring him to the future. It was a one-way trip, a sacrifice that would sever her from her own timeline forever. Ilara, without hesitation, accepted her fate. The future, she knew, depended on it.